Today's a big day. Today is the day that Pfizer will be formally requesting emergency use authorization for their vaccine against coronavirus. The president initiated and the administration implemented Operation Warp Speed, which is leading to the reveal that within weeks, it appears, millions and millions of Americans will start getting the vaccination against COVID-19. Of course, it's coming at a time that is urgently needed. In the vice president's words yesterday, coronavirus is surging through the nation. The U.S. death toll that has been attributed to a coronavirus is over 252,000 Americans. 2,000 reported yesterday. Hospitalizations, according to the mainstream media, and I always know we have to look at that with a little bit of a wary eye, but in their words, hospitalizations across America have exploded. 80,000 Americans are now in the hospital getting inpatient treatment. Yesterday, the governor of California imposed a month-long 10 p.m. curfew for nearly everybody in the most populous state in America, California. And I just take a lot of comfort in knowing that the Trump administration delivered essentially a vaccine that in normal times would have taken 2 or 3 or 4 years to develop. This is unprecedented. We all know it's unheard of. The vice president was, I'm sure, thrilled to be able to share the news yesterday in front of the American people.
We just completed our second meeting this week with members of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, and we've continued. We've continued to be on the same mission we've been on throughout the course of this year, and that is to save American lives, and to work every day toward that day that we put the coronavirus in the past. I'm joined today, and you'll hear in a few moments from members of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, including those that are leading the effort of distribution, vaccinations under Operation Warp Speed. And I think you will be as impressed as I was at FEMA earlier today when I heard the detailed plans for the virtually immediate distribution of vaccines when they become approved and available to the American people. From very early in this pandemic, at the President's direction, we have followed an approach to this pandemic that was federally supported, state-managed, and locally executed. And to that end, this past Monday, we completed our 41st conference call with all of the nation's governors, every state, every territory.
Now, I just was reading some other news as I was getting ready for the show today. Johnson & Johnson, which has not been mentioned in the equation. It's all been Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. Johnson & Johnson, a pharmaceutical giant, is going to seek FDA authorization for their vaccine. And their vaccine is a single-dose COVID-19 vaccine. And it looks like it might be February or sooner. We are likely weeks away from sort of going in an entirely different direction and getting closer to putting this behind us. Remember when Bret Baier used to say we're one day closer to this end of coronavirus? We need it. We need it. I know there's lots of arguing and anger and frustration over the election. There should be. We knew all along, all of us knew that when you're encouraging millions and millions of people to mail in ballots because of COVID, that there was a real strong potential for, the 27 toss-up races to all be won by Republicans down ballot, but Trump couldn't quite pull it off. Yeah, right. Biden got 10 million more votes than Barack Obama did. Yeah, right. Americans are not stupid. We're not blind. And we may be frustrated right now, and we may be stressed, and we may be prepared for whatever comes our way. We're going to persevere. We're going to triumph because we're America. And that's what we do. We can triumph over terrorism. We can recover from a ghastly terror attack. We can win World War II. We can put somebody on the moon. We can come up with DVRs. And we can have a format that allows people to connect with one another like the last great neighborhood called talk radio. We got a lot to be excited about. We have a lot to be enthusiastic about. It's been a tough year, and I don't want to diminish that for anybody. We all are going to lift each other through this, and we are going to win. So we got to keep fighting.